When I bowed before the Alpha, my sash snapped, my undergarments, my chest exposed, in front of everyone. My birth parents had just found me, brought me home to compete with my adopted sister Alice for the Alpha's bond. Before we left, Mother fixed my collar, then quietly pulled a thread from my sash.
Indecent! Shameless!
Alice swept off her jacket and draped it over my shoulders. Everyone praised her. The Alpha chose her. I knelt before my parents when we got home, swore it wasn't intentional. They didn't believe me, Father scoffed.
You pulled that stunt for attention. You disgraced this family, and now you want to blame someone else?
Mother sighed.
You lost a bond, that's all. Don't be so dramatic.
Alice married the Alpha in glory. I was exiled to the Frost Border, and I died there frozen. Before I took my last breath, I found out Mother hadn't pulled that thread. She had cut it, on purpose. Then I was reborn. Mother smiled and reached for my sash.
Let me tighten this. We can't have you embarrassing yourself.
Her fingers slipped toward her sleeve. A blade, that blade. I knew it. The one that ruined my life the first time. I could still feel the Frost Border kneeling in the snow, freezing Alice standing over me in her fur coat.
Eva, all I told Mother was I was afraid you'd outrank me. I never imagined she'd go that far.
The cold never left me. I stared at her soft, well-kept hands. My heart hammered. She was still smiling, the blade already out, moving toward my sash. I let my knees buckle, threw myself forward, straight into her. She didn't see it coming. Her hand jerked. The blade cut through the air and caught the back of her own hand. The blade clattered to the floor. Ailey stood nearby, waiting for the show. She wore a gown of shimmering silk custom made by Mother. Her sash tied perfectly. Before she could react, my fingers found her sash. One quick pull. It came loose. I straightened up fast and put on my most panicked face.
Mother! Are you all right? I'm so sorry I slipped.
Hissing through her teeth.
Clumsy girl! We're about to walk into the Alpha's estate, and you can't even stand on your own 2 feet!
Alice stepped forward with a handkerchief and dabbed at the wound. She shot me a look of pure contempt, then turned on the sympathy.
Don't be too hard on her, Mother. She was raised in a backwater farming pack. She's just not used to all this.
Father stood in the doorway, hands clasped behind his back. He checked the hourglass, frowned.
Enough. Do you have any idea what it means to keep the Alpha waiting?
He didn't glance at me once. His eyes went straight to Alice, soft.
You look beautiful today, Alice. Dignified. Keep an eye on your sister when we arrive. Don't let her embarrass the family.
Of course, Father. I'll take good care of her.
She lifted her chin like she'd already won. I kept my eyes down and smiled. Mother's hand was still bleeding. The handkerchief had soaked through, but we were running out of time and she never got around to my sash. Instead, she reached for a velvet box.
Alice, this is the Hale family heirloom. Priceless.
She lifted out a necklace, crystals catching the light, and clasped it around Alice's neck herself.
Thank you, Mother. I'll wear it with honor.
I stood to the side, empty-handed, nothing around my waist but a plain white ribbon. Mother seemed to remember I existed. She rummaged through a corner drawer and pulled out a fistful of hairpins, old ones. Most of them, the gold paint was already flaking off.
Here, Eva. Put these on. Don't go saying I play favorites. Your dress is so plain anyway. These will match just fine.
She dropped them into my hand without even checking if they'd work. Father watched from across the room. Not a word of objection. He nodded.
Alice was raised with us. She has refinement, grace. The heir bloom suits her. Eva spent years in the farming pack. Putting something fine on her would just look out of place.
I squeezed those cheap pins as my fist until the metal bit into my palm. The farming pack? Why was I even there? Because when my parents were running from their enemies, I was dead weight, so they left me behind. They only brought me back because the Alpha came calling. His family had an old betrothal agreement. The firstborn Hale daughter, Elise, was beloved. But on paper, she was adopted. They needed me just long enough to put Alice in the Alpha's bed. I never understood, in my last life, how my own parents could do this to me. Not until the very end, dying at the Frost Border. 2 guards stood nearby talking. They didn't know I could still hear them.
Hale is cold-blooded, leaving his own flesh and blood here to die, all for some adopted girl. That's his mistress's daughter, his actual blood. His wife found out years ago and she brought the girl home, called her adopted, then spent every year since grinding the real daughter into the dirt.
So that was the truth.